Every now and then. Go ahead. Turn my mic up. You should do the introduction, Porter.
Yo, what up? It's your boy C Porter, man. 1/3 of No Faking Podcast. What up? We on episode 7. My dog, he's back.
Back in the building.
He's back,
With a clap, with a
man.
hand clap. Yeah. Yeah.
What up, MP?
What it do?
What up, man? So as y'all know, man, like we've been missing our boy, man, but he's back.
I'm back.
Happy to have him back, man. We can't.
Happy to be back.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
How-
Happy to be
man,
back.
man, how's life, man?
Life is life,
Yeah.
man.
Life is life, man.
Life
Man,
is
my
life.
man went on this illustrious trip. Hey, look, I
You know,
saw the
man,
pictures he
listen.
posted. I saw a couple pictures he posted.
yeah.
I
You
said,
see the one where he was on the 4-wheeler with the white with the white people in the
You see baby on the
yeah, I seen that.
I said, look at my dog.
You
Look at
know,
my
Mayo
dog.
when it was out there.
Mayo, yeah. I ain't know they was out there at the same time, but
Yeah, him and my brother and my 2 cousins was out
when I
there.
say I wasn't even on my phone, bro. I'm on
Yeah.
the beach playing with parrots and iguanas and
That's
shit,
beautiful.
man.
That's
Yeah,
beautiful.
but as soon as he posted the joint, I said, "Oh my,
You
okay."
ain't never seen it.
I've never seen that.
No, same here, right? And I'm like,
Yeah.
I said, look at my dog,
It's real.
my nigga.
It's real. Yeah, it's real.
Never seen that at all.
Hey
boy.
man, I was just happy to see you having a good time, enjoying your life,
Never
man.
seen that.
Yeah, man.
Look at you, glowing.
It's a wonderful feeling.
I'm gonna get there one day.
Wonderful feeling.
I'm gonna get
You
there
are.
one day.
You are.
Nah, hey, look, you right.
Nah,
around
it's
Oh,
the
did y'all
corner.
see my debut? My modeling debut.
Yo, yes. Okay, so look, right. So hey, so for the viewers,
You see my modeling debut?
y'all have to
Yeah.
make sure that y'all go on museumdc.com, or is it museum?
It's the museum. DC.
Themuseumdc.com. You're gonna see our head
model.
HNIC right here,
Honcho.
making her model debut.
You said,
you know
give me
what
a
I'm
little
saying?
smile. I said,
You know? Hey, look. And first of all,
so you know what's so crazy? I actually got one. Mine, I got to keep mine. I'm actually, because they cut big.
okay,
So I'm getting ready to exchange it.
okay,
But Mo, I end up buying, well, they end up giving me like 2 more, like
yeah,
some slight shit. So it would be an extra large for you and a large, because they cut big. So, yeah, I'm about to bless the team. But yeah, you see my modeling debut?
hey,
My DMs,
did he
they,
tell you?
There it is.
my D, I swear to God.
Hey,
So look,
did he
huh?
tell you that he saw me?
Yeah, me and him was talking about it.
yeah,
He was
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
whenever we ready, we can do a show up there.
Oh yeah, we need to make that happen.
So look, I had posted me in my view. So for some reason that just everybody was liking that joint.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
then it was a guy that commented on the he was like, what size is the person wearing? And so I responded, I'm wearing a 2X, but I would suggest to go down 1 size.
Mm-hmm.
So right after that, I guess because I mentioned what I was wearing, and they figured
Yeah.
the DMs, yo, the DMs.
You did that shit on purpose.
Definitely did that on purpose.
I'm
Nah,
wearing.
No,
I'm
listen,
wearing it.
because I kept saying, I was like, nah, I'm trying to see if somebody think that joint fire. So I just seen the nigga comment, right? Yeah. And then I was like, oh yeah, I'm wearing the 2X, and after that, it was up from there.
Wow. It sounds like to me, no faking. We need to go ahead and make our model debut as a crew.
Nah,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
he normally does it on Saturdays and Sundays from 11 to 12.
Okay.
So, I can, and they drop every week. So I can actually, when I go up there tomorrow to make my exchange, I'll ask him what else they got, and he'll just tell you what shoes to bring. He'll be like, bring something silver or
Okay.
or whatever, and then
Okay.
they'll knock it out, and then whatever you wear, you keep.
That's crazy. That's dope.
I wasn't expecting to get the jacket. I was trying to do the hoodie, but he let the dude from Travis Porter do that joint.
They got a mean hoodie. The joint
my
with
God.
the bubble, the joint with the bubble letters and the quotes in the front and on the back and on the hoodie.
Yeah.
He had asked
that's
me.
crazy.
He had asked me that I want, like he was like, you want to do the gray? I was like, nah, I don't really like that joint. I ain't like it.
Okay.
So he ended up doing it. So, but I ain't like
It
that.
was cool.
Yeah.
I mean, but honestly though, I think the hottest thing that they got right now, personally, is the stuff that they got for the soccer team for United. That
You ain't even see they got that. You know they got their own AAU teams too.
Oh no,
So,
I ain't know that.
They got the sweatsuits and say museum basketball. Them joints like that. Them joints like that.
Yeah, I would love to make that happen. My model debut. Hey, look out! Got to step out there, see what's good. Yeah. But that's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. Well, it's been what? It's been a couple weeks since we did the last joint.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple weeks since we did the last joint. This is a special edition today, outside of the actual
Look at that
list that we have.
I made that my profile picture.
Let me see.
You see it? Then I'm on the website. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Made that joint right there.
Big T.
You said
Bang.
America's Next Top Model.
Man, what? Look, so the night before,
Welcome.
I'm with
Buckle.
Chase. I'm like, how should I pose? He like, put your hand behind your back like this. So we outside.
You practice? But you have to, though. You got to.
This nigga had me practice. He like, nah, stand to the left. So I stand to the left. He like, nah.
Chase is crazy.
He like,
man.
nah, loosen up. He like, nah. He said, you got broad shoulders. He said, let them.
He is terrible.
No. He said, loosen up. He said, you got this. He said, now look at me. And I was like this. He said, nah, it's not.
So
working.
he's a modeling coach now.
He was my modeling coach.
Shout out to you, Jay.
Shout out, yeah.
Look, new careers popping up all over the place.
all over the
models,
place,
you got,
man.
You got,
All over the
you got
place.
modeling coaches.
He was my modeling coach the night before, but we got it done.
There it is.
Boom.
Get
So
into it.
this episode, it is entitled "I Like You, But
I like you, but
I think you cute. I want to be with you, but." That's where this conversation is gonna go. So, before
you're
we
really
start,
a great person, and you have all the qualities, but
you should have dropped a bomb. So I'm very candid when it comes behind these mics because it's therapeutic for me. I don't mind telling my story because I'm no longer embarrassed by certain things.
right.
Because I realized that some people been through the same thing I've been through.
Yeah.
Maybe worse. Maybe not as much as I went through. But it is something that makes great content, honest content, real content. Because we all know faking for a reason. We ain't about to fake on what we got going on.
Nah, not at all.
So,
Not at all.
you want me to do the honors?
Yeah.
It's only right.
So, whoa.
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 10-4.
So, this topic is touched because I've been dating, have dated, past and present, and I've come across a lot of people, that I'm the total package. I'm the shit, because me being a doctor gets the panties wet for a lot of these females. But it gets to a point where it becomes like damn.
It's not enough.
But.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'll say this
Or
before
sometimes-
before you keep going, I'm gonna just say, just to put you know, in life you hear there's certain things that stick with you. That you may be your mother, your father, a teacher, a coach.
Yeah.
Somebody said to you, right?
Mm.
And that's one of the things that stick with me. My father told me when I was younger, he said, everything that you say, when you make a statement, he said, everything you say after the but
It's null and void.
is null. Everything you say before the but,
We still going P?
everything you say before the but is null and void.
I heard Steve Harvey say that.
My father used to tell me that.
Steve
all the
Harvey
time.
said that. Steve Harvey said when you say something, and that's what stuck with me too, because I've never heard it till he said it.
That's one.
He
of the
basically
things.
said when you say something, then you add but. Everything after that is void. Oh, and it doesn't even have to be. And I want to make this clear. It's not just relationships I'm talking about. I've had this happen at jobs. I've had them tell me, "Oh, you the shit. You know how to run the program. You know how to do this. You know how to do that.
Yeah.
You know how to.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can handle it. We trust you. You got this. We
Right.
got this." And then, but y'all ain't trying to promote me.
Right. Right.
But you weren't the perfect candidate. You were the best,
Yeah.
but you weren't the perfect because I didn't fit in a box. And I learned that.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's
And I learned that being at, just in the field that we in, if you're not with a clique, they not fucking with you.
nah.
If you not part of the good old boys, or you even so much as question one thing, it's a target on your back.
Cut.
And I wasn't
Cut.
raised like that.
Right.
If somebody tell me go upstairs, right? You just say, Tiff, go upstairs. I'm gonna ask you, why am I going
Why am I-
upstairs?
What? Yeah.
What's upstairs? What do I need to get? I'm gonna ask those questions.
Yeah.
And I remember, you remember Miss Pinckney?
Yep.
She told me that I wasn't gonna make it at Showham. This is what she said. One day we was having conversation. She said, I didn't think you was gonna make it because you were so inquisitive. I was like, what the fuck? That don't even make sense. So you didn't think I was gonna make it because I was asking questions. But not realizing I'm asking questions so y'all don't put me in fucking predicaments where I'm the fallout. Oh yeah, this didn't go right. So Lewis did that.
Yeah.
So
And what did you expect for me to be? A yes man?
yeah.
Because see, one thing about people who ask questions, people who ask a lot of questions normally don't have the traits of being a yes man. Because a yes man not gonna have questions.
Go upstairs. All right. Then we
Yeah.
get upstairs. Now you looking around like,
Yeah.
fuck
That-
am I doing upstairs?
That's
All
why I raised my kids. That's why me and Maria raised our kids to, like, though old school wise, you don't question your parents, right?
Hell yeah.
We raised them like you could ask a question. Just it's about how you present the question though.
My mom raised me
Just,
like that.
just present the question right. You know what I mean?
My mom
like, and
did
it's
that.
cool.
Yeah, my mom did that for me. My dad was the one. You don't ask me nothing.
Right.
If I tell you to do something, do it. My mom was the one.
Right.
If you have a question or you want to know something, even if it wasn't a question towards her, if I wanted to know something, she made me go search it for myself.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm so resourceful, because it was like, I was like, Mom, why is the grass green? I don't know. Why you asking me? Go look it up.
whole time she knew.
Yeah, but
She just wants you to go
But I
find
go
it
look
for
it up.
yourself.
And then she was like, you remember that question you asked me? Yeah. So why is the grass green? Well, it's green because of the pigment and da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying?
Photosynthesis.
Yeah, photosynthesis. And then the sky is blue because of the ocean and da-da-da-da-da. So
Yeah.
she made me go research that. And so that's why it became part of my adulthood.
Yeah.
If I don't know something, I'm gonna ask something.
Yeah.
Or if I want to know something, I'm gonna ask something. But unfortunately, some of today's adults don't have that concept.
Nah.
And it's like you ask them something, or you questioning me, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they get offended.
Yeah.
And I run into a lot when I've dated, some women loved my questions. Some women were like, why you keep asking me questions? Because, bitch, I'm trying to get to know you. Fuck you mean? Like,
Yeah.
I gotta ask to know.
Yeah, but you know, and some people could see it as being like, if a person got a problem with answering a whole bunch of questions, that makes me in today's dating world, that would make me feel like you got something to hide.
Red flags.
That would make me feel like you hiding something. Because why wouldn't you want the whole point of us getting to know each other? We have to ask questions.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't want me asking you no questions, what you got to hide?
What do you hide?
You know. So that would automatically be a red
So
flag for me.
I got a question for you. Since I like questions.
Why you asking questions?
Why you asking all them questions? I was asking all them questions. Why you asking all them questions, girl? But no, for real, I got a question.
Yeah.
So, does it ever become a point to where you ask a question and sometimes people tend to overshare too much?
I don't think so.
So if I ask you, so let's take it from a dating perspective, right?
Yeah.
Hypothetically, let me make this clear. I don't like men. Shout out to your lady. This is just for training purposes.
Training purposes only.
So hypothetically, me and you getting to know each other.
Mm-hmm.
Single. We probably 2 months in. And we haven't discussed seeing other people, right? Or dating exclusive. But some things with me, I don't feel it's my business. I don't need to know because we haven't reached that peak.
Mm-hmm.
So I decide to ask one question and you start to overshare with your answer. Does that become too much? Because I've never asked you about your dating perspective, who you talking to, who you fucking, who whatever, this, that, and the third.
Mm-hmm.
But I asked you a question as in, oh, well, what are you doing tomorrow? And your response is, oh, I'm getting ready to meet up with this shorty tomorrow, this, that, and the third, da, 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 da. You don't think that's oversharing?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Nah, and so if the roles was reversed, if the questions was asked differently, right, I would appreciate for a woman, like you say, 2 months in, what you doing tomorrow? Oh, I had plans with da. Cool. All right, because now I know what type of person this is.
And to me,
You know what I'm saying?
oversharing would be, to piggyback off of that, oversharing to me would be like if they gave you details of what they're going to be doing with that person.
I understand.
So me telling you that, okay, I'm going on a date with somebody, okay, that's one thing. Okay, good information. But you saying, oh, I'm going on a date, and then we probably going to go out, and then we probably going to go back to my place, and then we probably going to watch a movie, Netflix and chill. Whoa, see now,
Wait.
see now you getting into that too much, and now you because I don't need to know all that, sweetheart. Look, just tell me that you going on a date.
Because see the thing,
And
with
that's
that
it.
is,
So, but hold on.
See the thing with that is, you tell me you going on a date. I asked you a question, right?
Right.
You can't. If you being real, you don't ask a question. If you gonna ask a question, you have to be prepared for the answer.
Yeah.
Right? So if I'm asking you what you doing tomorrow, maybe I wanted to, you know what I'm saying, spend some time with you or whatever. And your response is, oh, well, I'm hanging out with this person tomorrow. Okay, cool.
So you said that just shows you the type of person that I would be if the roles were reversed and I asked you that. So
because you could have said nothing, right? You could have said nothing. Oh, I ain't doing nothing. I ain't got no plans, and just spent me the whole next day while you was with that person, right? But if you tell me, oh yeah, I'm hanging out with this person, this is what we doing. All right, cool, have fun, right? But with the oversharing, right? I feel like we gonna call it oversharing just for the sake of the conversation. But I know that for me, if you telling me all this, you can't really be fucking with me that hard.
Right. Because
now I'm about to get into
really fuck with me that hard because if the roles was reversed, right? If I had a plan, right? If I had plans with a young lady and another young lady asked me what I'm doing tomorrow, the first thing that's gonna pop in my mind is she might be trying to get up with me. right? She might want to spend some time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, this is what I had planned, but
All right, so
You know what
now,
I'm saying?
now I'm gonna sprinkle. Now I'm gonna put some sugar in that motherfucking Kool-Aid. You ready? So now, the next part is, I'm telling you, MP, I like you. I want to be with you. I see myself with you. This, that, and the third. Woo, woo.
oh, Ziv, don't talk to me like that.
I mean,
Oh, Ziv, hey, look, don't talk to me like that, man.
It's getting weird.
nah, never was. Nah, you remember? I told you for my birthday, he took me out. He made me feel like a queen. He made me feel real special. I told you.
Tenders and fries.
I told you I almost woke up and texted him, hey, good morning. Good morning, King. Grand Rising. How are you doing? Have a beautiful day as beautiful as you.
TGI Fridays.
Yeah, he made me feel.
You want a hot date?
Listen, we had
Looking for a mate?
we had one drink.
Come to
I had some-
Fridays and get a plate.
God, yeah.
So I tell you that, right? Now let's add in the factor. You ask me what I'm doing or whatever the case may be. Or matter of fact, you ain't even ask me nothing. I just volunteered it to you.
Mm.
What is your perspective on that? That I did, like you talking to me. We done talked about this. We could have talked about this a few weeks ago, a month ago, whatever the timeline is. But now, man, you having a regular conversation and you tell me something, you ask me something, or you tell me something, and then I share it. I never asked you what you was doing. You know what I'm saying? You matter of fact, you never asked me. You never asked me what you was doing or what I was doing or whatever. I just shared it with you. Oh, about to go do X, Y, Z. How now, where's the perspective on that? Did I articulate that right?
You did.
Okay.
You did. You
Just
did.
wanted to make sure.
You did. I think, and so we in the first 1 to 3 months, right?
Me and
First
you,
90
yes.
days.
Me and you.
Stop.
Me and you.
Stop.
To the
Just
wheel.
me and you.
To the wheel.
Baby.
But look,
To the wheels fall off.
It's but I think it's just learning people, man. And in that stage, I feel like it's most important, and being vulnerable is important, and protecting yourself is just as important, right? So you have to do both, and it has to be equal.
Yeah.
You have to protect yourself, and you have to be vulnerable. You have to be open, but you have to be smart with it too. You know what I'm saying? Because if a person is trying to, you got some brilliant motherfuckers out here. I'll just say that you got some brilliant motherfuckers out here, and almost brilliant to a fault. And I say when I say they're brilliant to a fault, it's because they use it in the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? They use it to try to manipulate people. They use it to try to get their way with any and everybody they can. And it may be a circumstance where that's who they are because that's how they had to be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So using people, abusing people, getting over manipulation, that just may be who they are. You know what I'm saying? So you or me or anybody else, you have to be able to see that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You have to be able to understand and recognize when they're trying to pull them strings. Because you can lose yourself in a person.
Yeah, man.
I've been there.
You can lose yourself in a person.
I've been there.
And whatever it is, what they look like,
man.
what they smell like, what they feel like. You know what I'm saying?
The idea of just the idea of what y'all could be.
Could be, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because a lot of times, you know, we go into something with somebody automatically looking at a person's potential.
Yeah.
and what their potential is and what they could possibly be once we get into a relationship and we lock in and the possibilities, and then we start being committed to that.
And those are the good-hearted people.
Yeah.
I just from my experience, from my own personal experience, and me, seeing, and having friends and in relationships and married and divorced.
Yeah.
Right? The ones who fall in love with that potential, some of the best people that
because you know what it is.
They look past the flaws.
Yeah, because
they look past the flaws. And, and they trying to see the bigger picture.
Yes.
Right? They trying to see the bigger picture, and they looking past the flaws. And really, it should have been stopping points for them.
Yep.
It should have been points where they like, nah, you know what? All right, that's it. But they run into a motherfucker with a good mouthpiece.
Yeah.
And can talk. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Or spend some money.
And
or eat you up.
Just like Pops used to say.
Whoa.
You run into a motherfucker that can talk their way out of paper bag.
Whoa. Whoa. Double whoa.
2 whoa. 2 whoa.
Whoa.
10 4.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I don't give a shit, man.
Nah, what you was saying though, I feel that way about me. I feel like I focus on the potential, the idea, the thought of, damn, I'm about to be off the market.
Yeah.
To lover been, like Snoop says, I've been doing this since Jaws was a goldfish. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm done. And then, like you said, it could be a conversation. It could be the way it make me feel. And
a lot of times that's what it is. It ain't. It's what they say, but it's how that person make you feel, right?
Yeah.
That you fall in love with. Like they say, love is blind.
And it's based off of feelings.
You know what I'm saying?
When you fall for somebody, man, them feelings, dog, is, man, that shit is like it's like dope.
If you ever listen to the song, and I'm probably gonna get killed for this, cause I can't say his name. I can't call his name. It's a white boy.
when
a man loves a woman.
The joint.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man. Look, my music head is gonna kill me for not knowing the person who sung that song.
Listen to the words of that song. When you get a chance, when y'all get a chance, when y'all listen to the words of that song, bro.
It's one of them.
It's one of them. It's one of them. It's exactly what we're talking about. It's exactly what we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because you ignoring, like I said earlier, you ignoring everything you need to be paying attention to, because you paying attention to what looks, smells, feels, tastes good to you.
Because a lot of times, and I've been hearing a lot of people in different like podcasts and stuff talk about this, but like the vetting process in the beginning is really like an essential key to like making sure that like it keeps you online, like to make sure that you not like just falling faster than maybe what you should be falling, because you have to, a person has to hit certain checkpoints for you. And then to your point with the questions and stuff like that, the questions are necessary, because if I have concerns that I see before I go 1,000% in, I need to know, like, okay, what's your stance on X, Y, and Z? Because this is who I am, and these are my requirements, and these are the things that I'm into, and these are the things that I'm required, even when we in the beginning stages. Because you old school. I think we all can relate to this, right? I think we all old school when it comes to this one thing. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong.
Okay.
If we talking, my focus is on
there it is,
on you. even if we not necessarily
There it is.
even if it's cool, even if we not necessarily all the way in a quote unquote commit. If I made the decision and let you know that I'm feeling you, I'm feeling you. So I ain't like I got my blockers on for everybody else, dog.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking about nobody else. So
I feel
so even if we don't have the exclusive title or none of that yet, if I say I'm talking to you, dog, we working on this thing, us building our thing up.
So I feel like people like me, that's why I don't survive in the dating world. Like, because if I'm talking to somebody and I'm putting my focus on this person, you know, I'm going out my way to do whatever. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't thinking about nobody else.
Right.
Like nobody, not even when it comes, nobody's in my rear view, not an ex in my rear view.
Yeah.
All I see is you.
The old heads called it courting. That's what my
And-
grandfather and them
and
would
so-
call
and-
it.
and-
Court.
And people like me that date like that
Yeah.
don't survive because I always come across, and I mean this with no disrespect to anybody, I always come across a woman that got 1, 2, 3, 4. I ain't trying to be an option. I ain't trying to be the side dish. I'm trying to be the main.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be second. I'm first. I'm the first. I was born on the first. I'm the first to do everything.
And somebody
I'm
that
I'm
just
first.
respects what we just said. You got to respect the process. Do you respect the process enough that if we're talking to each other, right, that because here's the thing, how can you really be focused on me if you got 5 other niggas on your line? How can you really be interested in me if you got all these other people on your line? Dog, your mind and your emotions and your heart, you all over the place.
All over the place.
I can't count on you really devoting some time into me. That's why the courting process is important, because it shows where the dedication is at. Okay, are you dedicated to? It's almost like it's the prequel to a relationship.
Yeah.
But you got to have dedication even in the courting process. If you ain't got that even in that process, then dog, like, okay, you just if you just want to be willy-nilly and all over the place, then just say that. And that's to your point.
Just say that.
That's to your point. Like if
But
a
I
person
think
just wants to be all over the place, just say that.
But I've had
What do you do in a situation where? What do you do in a situation where you talk to a woman or a man, right? For y'all. And you know,
It was how he
I
said it,
know.
though.
You gotta make the disclaimer because nowadays they be
Oh,
like,
yeah.
he's asexual, he's
yeah, right.
pansexual.
Yeah,
That's a
for sure.
hetero. That is a straight man.
Right,
like he
right, for
loves
sure, for sure.
coochie. Right.
So when you in that situation, right, in the beginning stages, because so for me in the beginning stages is I don't, me personally, right, I don't get offended by that, right?
Right.
Or it's not an issue with me, right?
Yeah.
Because like you said, I'm 37 and
4 weeks.
31.
4 weeks.
Yeah.
You gotta let me know what we doing
Come
for your
on, man.
birthday,
I know.
brother.
I know my man.
You gotta let me know what we gonna do for your
4
birthday.
weeks. Come on, man. I know this.
Yeah.
4 weeks. I ain't the best at math, but when it comes to knowing my friend's birthday,
I said, all right, okay.
4 weeks. Come
But
on,
yeah,
man.
so-
I would already been there because
Yeah.
I.
So it's gonna be hard to find somebody that's you immediately run into them, they ain't dealing with nobody, they ain't dealt with nobody.
that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's true. That's
So I
true.
feel like, and so that goes back to what I said earlier about you have to be, and it might sound crazy, you have to be 100% vulnerable, you have to be 100% guarded. Right?
How?
Just be smart. You have to be open.
Yeah.
You have to be open enough. You have to be open enough to let somebody come in, even if they got all of that going on. They may be talking to 2 or 3 other niggas, 2 or 3 other women, right?
Mm-hmm.
But just like anything else, you can't go to your job and walk in there day one. Yeah, I want to be the superintendent. I want the head spot right now. Nah.
I love how you putting
No,
it.
you know what I'm saying. You can't do that. It's a process, and you have to make that other person, not make the other person, but
All right.
Show.
you have to have that other person.
Here I go with the question.
Show you that they want that super, cause yeah, you want that spot, right? You want that spot, but
So at what point? Because like you said, I get it, right? You can't walk into a job and automatically come in as a regular employee and think that 1 week, 2 weeks you're gonna be superintendent. So at what point do you feel or find yourself being overworking? Because I could show, realistically, I could show a person everything. Like, off the rip, I'm not even trying to be funny. The moment that any female hit, oh, you getting your doctorate? Oh, that's an instant. That's instant. Like, damn, this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never fuck with a doctor. You don't know no doctors.
That's an automatic GTD.
Yeah. You don't know.
Got the draws.
You don't know no doctors. Like,
Yeah.
being funny, one of my exes, that's my friend. We're good friends, right? She called me. She was like, hey, you a doctor yet? I'm like, why? What the fuck? She's like, because I just want to brag that I used to fuck with a doctor. I said, oh, okay, I got you. I'm almost there. You know what I'm saying? But that's an instant. You know what I'm saying? Here's another instant. I'm fly as fuck. Oh,
you put shit together. You do.
I'm
And she
put
definitely
shit
be
together.
putting shit together.
boom. Like, that's, they love it. Every female, no, not a female is say, I'm gonna buy none of that. Then the third is I always smell good. So, but then I also, my logic, I read books. I explain what I've been through. I'm not who I was. So at what point after, you know what I'm saying, just like a job, I done bust my ass for 6 years, just in general, bust my ass for 6 years. I picked up where nobody picked up at. I did everything asked of me, above and beyond. And I still don't get that spot. Y'all give it somebody that ain't doing the work that I'm doing.
Well, that's when you know. That's at
And-
that point.
And as somebody that's transitioning real jobs right now, maybe you applying for the wrong job.
Maybe you're applying for the wrong job, and at that point, that's when you know.
No, let's
When-
make
when-
this clear.
when-
I don't
when-
want to put
when
this
you-
out. It's just stuff that, like, I have questions about. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah.
No, yeah,
so-
for sure. No,
So
yeah.
we answering them, right? We answering them. When it comes to a situation, and like you saying, just off the analogy we using, yeah, Miss Lewis, this gonna be your spot. This gonna be your spot. You came in here, you did what you had to do. This gonna be your spot.
Yeah.
4 or 5 months later, go, yeah, this gonna be your spot. Still tell you the same thing. This gonna be his. Oh, and now you see somebody else coming up through the ranks, right? Now y'all on the same level. Miss Lewis, this gonna be your spot, but they still entertaining this,
Yeah.
entertaining that prospect, this prospect. That's when it's like, you know what? You got it.
Yeah.
Bro,
Like Porter said, you might be trying to you might be with the wrong corporation. I ain't gonna say you might be trying to get the wrong job, because the goal. is
Yeah, because the
same
job, yeah, the job,
It's the same job.
The job is the right job.
It's the right job.
It's
You
the
just
wrong
might be with the wrong
corporation.
corporation.
I was about to say. that.
The
no.
wrong organization.
Yeah, might
You know
just
what I'm
be
saying?
with
The
wrong
wrong
Yeah.
organization.
And so that's when it's time to move.
Yeah.
That's when you not reaping no benefits.
Damn, what
You
man?
not reaping no
Hold on.
rewards
First of
to the
all,
work you put in.
not y'all. This thing is coming full circle, dog. Because do y'all know This is a sidebar. I've been wrecking my brain about this transition that I've been doing with my job, and literally my reason for leaving where I'm at right now is because the lack of growth, and because I hit the ceiling, right? And for me, I'm a person. I need progression. That's just who I am as a person, dog.
Yeah.
The second that I feel like I'm not progressing, stagnant, I'm gone. You know what I mean? I cannot be anywhere stagnant. You know what I'm saying? And the current situation, what I'm walking into, it's constant elevation. It's constant like learning, constant growing. And it's not a thing about position, right? For me, it's more so a thing about just being in an environment where you can constantly learn, constantly advance, constantly add more things to your tool belt. You know what I'm saying? I just need to be in that space where I'm constantly picking things up, right? And it's just like a relationship, right? You want to be with somebody that you know that it's constant growth. Like this isn't, it isn't a thing of complacency at all, right? We are evolving constantly. We're always evolving. So yeah, that's crazy that we using the job analogy like that. And that came, I just had to say that. But yes, but you know, without a doubt, it is one of those situations where, you know, the whole process, I just think when it comes to vetting and you doing the right thing that's for you is extremely important, man. And I mean, and the vulnerability part is a good point because you can't go in guarded and you can't go in not vulnerable. You got to have both because if you're not vulnerable, then you'll end up missing out on something that was good. Then if you go in, you know, not really watching out for certain things, then you'll be naive and then you'll just accept whatever. So you gotta have both of them in a sense. But you know what you could. It's almost like you just gotta have those little red flags up. Okay, note. All right, see this? That's a note. This right here, that's a note. That right here, that's a note. Put it in the back of your mind, and then just ride the process out until you feel like, yeah, this isn't what I thought it was going to be. Because here's the thing: to the situation, in the situation from a general perspective, because I know we can't really go that in depth.
Whoa.
Right. So one thing I will say, and that I'm proud of you on, is the fact that you had some foresight through this whole process. A lot of our conversations that we had, you kind of predicted certain things.
Predicted a lot because I think I've
I
think I've been through it. Matter of fact,
she was just like calling stuff before it even kind of happened. You know what I'm saying?
It's,
I was like,
it's not so much as like I think I've been through it so many times, and then the one thing that I've learned taking, you know, after that situation with me with Jazz, like you came in towards the tail end. You was there for the beginning and the end. So, like you said, you lose yourself. I was really losing myself in this because a lot of things played a part in me and my fiance going left and right. When I really took dating serious, I told myself to go off people's actions. You know what I'm saying? Stop letting people's words persuade you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because we're at an age now, I don't care. You could tell me the sky is blue all day long.
Hey, what your cousin say? What your cousin say? What's the song?
What song?
You know the song. Your folks.
What song?
What's the song? What your folks got?
Who, Sunshine?
What's the song she got?
Heard it all before.
There you go.
So,
hey, look, that's it. That's it right there. I'm just saying.
Because I've been that person as well.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I'm gonna keep telling you this to keep you at bay.
Oh, in my heyday, I could sell a dream.
Right. And so that's how. So off topic real quick, but that's how I got. That's how I got. Man,
I fire in hell.
Lotto said she got ice boiling. Like that is, you know what I'm saying?
Hustler, baby. I said water to it.
So I've been that person. So I know the signs. I've been that person. I could spend I used to spend a chick all day and tell her, yeah, I miss you. I'm gonna come see you. I'm gonna see you. You can spend it, and never show up and see her. Yeah. But long as she was still in that grass, I ain't had no problem with it. Yeah. And so I've experienced it frequently, consistently in the dating. I think a lot of it is like we talked about. I'm looking for a 90s love in the 2024.
But I'm telling you, it's there.
It's there.
I'm not saying. We already established that. I'm not saying it's not there. But like you said, I come from an era where I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? That's just who I am.
Even if we haven't even
With no
set a
title, no
yet,
exclusiveness,
you know what I'm saying?
no.
If we say that, all right, we talking and we working on building this thing together, that still takes a level of exclusivity, right? Because in order for that to happen, I can't have a whole bunch of women or men, whatever your thing is, dangling from myself, right? I can't be dealing with a whole bunch of people if
Right.
I'm really trying to work on
Because now
learning this person.
I'm giving myself to you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm giving myself to you.
Yeah,
I'm giving myself to whoever. And to me, I've been there, so it becomes exhausting. So now it's just kind of like, all right, cool. I'm 36. I feel like I done did it all, especially when it comes to these women. I done dated all types of women. I haven't dated out my race. I'm not.
I'm telling you, that's where the gym is at. She don't know.
I'm not.
She-
I'm sorry.
Hey, look, she don't know.
I'm not dating no
guarantee
Purdue
you.
chicken.
Hey, that's what it. Look, she gonna fuck around and eat some white meat.
I love dark meat.
And guess what? She gonna little Becky joint.
With the good hair.
Hey, look, the little Becky joint. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna just kick over the boom. Here she is, y'all. Everybody meets Sarah.
I mean, I mean, yeah.
But I'm just saying, like,
Nah,
I seen it.
seriously, yeah.
The reason why I seen it is because I did it. The reason why I seen it is because I'm emotionally intelligent. I'm highly intelligent. Like, once you get a doctor, there's nothing past that.
Hey, P, check to see if that time's still going, too, before you go to the bathroom.
We pause. All right.
Okay, bad,
So
bad.
I've been there, I've done that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I seen it. But I think also too, having the, I guess, realistic realization that ain't nobody mine until I get married.
Yeah, that's true.
And then on top of that,
That's true.
there have been other circumstances
and even when you get married, you don't own
such as in here and here
Mm-hmm.
that kind of contribute to that.
Yeah.
So, but that's been not just one thing, but this has been several times with me. And like I said, I had a woman tell me later in North Carolina, I fuck with you. I like you. I really like you. You check all my boxes. Ghost me. And then what be killing me is a lot of these women, oh, I'm a communicator. You know what I'm saying? I don't be saying that. I don't see what they say.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not going to sit up here and say I'm the best communicator, but I'm definitely better than 2023, 2022, 2021, so forth, communicating Tiffany. And sometimes I've learned that silence is better than words.
Yeah.
So sometimes if I don't react, that could be a problem for some people. If I don't say anything, because sometimes people ask me, how you feel? And it's like, and I kind of, in my head, I'm like, even if I tell you how I feel, is it going to change anything that's making me feel this way? Is it going to change what happened? Is it gonna put me in a better position if I tell you, you know what I'm saying, how I feel? So I've also learned how to be private.
Yeah.
I've learned how to be private, not just with social media, but in a lot that I tell my friends.
Yeah.
I'm gonna always tell my close circle anything going on in my life,
Right.
good, bad, or ugly,
Right.
because I need that support to get through it. Sometimes I need to be reminded that I'm the shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, Fat Jack. I call him my emotional accountability partner, right? And I say that because I remember one day he was on IG. And I just seen him kind of going off.
Mm-hmm.
Real emotional.
That's Jack.
But this post was something different. So I'm calling him. He don't answer. I pull up to his house and beat on the door.
Mm-hmm.
That man was ready to take his life. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, I've been there. I've been there. So when I briefly explained what's been going on in my life, the first thing that all my friends say, the first thing that you said, yo, Tip, you about to be a fucking doctor. And it just kind of snaps me back into reality, like, I'm the 1% out here. You ain't gonna get this. I'm the shit.
Yeah.
And sometimes I need that.
Yeah, and I'm, me and you, we have a lot of conversation, and I tell you, and I'm really proud of the people who I surround myself around, because I feel like I surround myself around a lot of great people who got careers and doing major things, from you, from MP, to a lot of people, a lot of my other friends that you guys haven't met, a lot of them are doing great things. I got a good friend, my man Anthony, shout out my man A-Game. That's the name. I gave him a brick ago. But he was in the field for a long time. And the A-Game, you seen this, like, he was in the field for a long time, Tiff. I mean, I'm talking about a long time. And then one day, he caught him one. Mm-hmm. This man is on IG right now, boo loving. I'm talking about fine dining, vacationing, all that. It's like, it's a timing thing too. I really think it's a timing thing, man, as well. I don't think it's just about, I think everybody has their time, and I really feel like, when I saw what he did, he invested in himself. He started getting his life together. All that running around shit, when he started putting all that effort into himself, getting himself together, just strictly doing him, all of a sudden this man, I mean, now he leveled up, and then the woman came with it. It was
I do want to make a point in what I said, though.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't want it to be I don't want it to be misconstrued that it's insecurities, because some people will think because I thought those things, or I think like that it's an insecurity. It's not an insecurity. I've been that type of person. I've been there before.
Yeah.
I've never, I don't know how, if you ever noticed, when other gay females that look like me, if they walk in the club and they see another one, they kind of clutching a girl. They real territorial.
I think I might have seen them more so in strip clubs than anywhere else.
Okay.
Strip clubs, they get real territorial.
I've never been like that. You know where I've experienced that? I've experienced that at our old place of employment. I've experienced that in college. I remember I would come on campus and I was new, 18-year-old. All the cheerleaders were messing with the female basketball players. The female cheerleaders just happened to be sitting around talking to me because I have charisma. I have the gift of gab. I have. I know people draw themselves to me. And the girls on the basketball team, they had it out for me. They was like, yo, you can't. They was trying to send messages through my friend, tell your homegirl stay with. So then when I knew that even pissed them off, I slept with their girlfriend. I wasn't going to. Savage. That's why I said the old me can be. So listen. So I wasn't trying to be that. Like, I literally just be out on the yard. You know how it is. Nice day on campus. Ain't nobody going to class. I'm out there. Hey Tiff. Hey, what's up? Cool. Then the more and more I kept getting threatened. Oh yeah, I ain't about to fight you over no bitch. I'm gonna get even with you. I slept with they girls. Whether it was 2-3 times in the semester or once. But I slept with all of the gay females' girlfriends. I slept with them. Cool. Now I'm going to have you really have a reason to be upset. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to, and I've never been that insecure. I think that's why a lot of situations at our old job played out like that for me too. Because I intimidated a lot of the other females that live that lifestyle. They're not going to say it, but I know it because they get the pillow talking to the bitches that I was hitting. Excuse me, females. Females that I was hitting. And you know what them females that was hitting coming to me? Yeah, such and such want to know if you could put it down. Or if I loved you. Or, you know what I'm saying? Why me over them? Those are the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it.
So
I get it.
I don't want it to be confused that I'm insecure because I've thought certain things and then because I thought them, certain things played out. I'm a real big believer in God. I'm a firm believer in God. My faith in God has grown so much, especially, you know, really putting my focus in Ramadan this year, really focusing on that, my prayers, my fasting and all that. So reaching that enlightenment to be closer to God, to be closer to God. So if I learned to go with my gut feeling, and every time I went against my gut feeling was always right. My gut feeling has never been wrong. Not one time. My gut feeling, I'm going to go with it. I trust it.
Yeah.
Because I'm still in the position of training my heart and my mind to level on the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you know, Jack said something to me. He was just like, you've been on your healing journey and you growing. And to know that my friends, y'all, everybody seen a change in me and a difference in me, and, you know, even at work, you know what I'm saying? It means I'm doing good.
Yeah.
And sometimes that reassurance can go a long way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I don't tell my business. The one thing that I love about my friends is I could tell y'all something or whoever, they ain't gonna get back to nobody.
No.
Not one person.
No.
Stay right there.
And then not just that though, but sometimes I need that reminder, like, you got this. It's all right. It's cool.
Yeah.
And I think we all do.
Yeah. For sure.
I think we all do.
It's all right. It's cool.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Pick yourself up, dust yourself off.
I mean, cause look, I mean, you not married yet. You on your way. I'm married.
Mm-hmm.
That's this married life is a whole nother thing. And for my married brothers, y'all know what I'm talking about, because we talking about like dealing with one through all this here and constantly changing. We change every year, dog. I gotta fall in love with a different version of my wife every 2 years because she changing. You know what I'm saying? And I can't hold her to the same person she was back in the day. I gotta meet her where she's at. You know what I'm saying? So it's a. I get what you're saying. You know, it is a. It's an internal thing with us as growing as people, man. And so let me ask you this: Do you feel like going through all these situations is teaching you more about yourself than about the other person? You feel like you learning more about yourself?
I'm gonna tell you one thing that I have learned from the last, I'm gonna say 4 situations. Patience.
Right.
I feel like my reaction time to a lot of things is totally different
Than what it used to be?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the moment I heard I heard something I ain't like, I was up here. Now it's kind of like, okay.
Yeah.
And it's like I'm not trying to be nonchalant, but I don't think people understand the growth that it takes to manage your anger.
Yeah.
Had a situation where I went off. I was pissed. I went to park. And they were letting everybody in, like how you was dressed. I had on a museum hoodie, sweatsuit outfit. Lady came up to me. Yeah, you out of dress code. Since when? I said, dress code? My folks got a table, all these people. That's how I said it. I was real calm. And she went back to the owner, which the owner told us to get in line to tell him that, oh, my demeanor. So now you're not letting me in because of my demeanor. So you're lying.
That joint still recording?
So my demeanor, and I was like, so I stepped off, went and got my car and all this other shit. And dude, the owner just kept sitting there like, you need, yo, leave me the fuck alone. Leave me the fuck alone. Cause I'm really trying not to knock all your feng shui over in front of this club. And then he like, so the police officer standing next to me. So he like, you need to move. Who gonna move me? He said, the police officer. I don't give a fuck about him. He not about to do shit. But the police officer understood my frustration. So he kind of came over and was like, look, he want everybody to move. I get you pissed off. Like, he could approach you doing some dickhead shit. Oh, you... But from the conversation that I had with them, the owner was a motherfucker. And he just did because he got to be there. And you could tell he was over the shit anyway. Yeah. And from what I heard, a lot of people was getting turned away because of demeanor. What demeanor asking somebody a question is?
That sounds like a little discrimination.
And then
right there.
on top of that, I'm talking to him. He walked away from me. So now anything you say to me, I'm gonna be disrespectful. So he trying to talk to me. Didn't you walk away from me? Didn't you end the conversation when you walked away from me? So why the fuck are you talking to me now? And so he looking. So Chase is just kind of in the background. Because he like, all right. Tiff cooling. But if it go too far, I'm going to grab her or I'm going to have to defend for her. So I'm like, didn't you just walk away from me? What is the point of having a conversation with me now? You want me to move. I'm not moving until my car get here. I'm going to sit right here on y'all plant, and you better be lucky that I'm not in a pissed off mood because I'd have took a shit right here, knocked this shit over, probably picked it up, knocked the phone feng shui over just to be ignorant. So, and the individual was like, yeah, something. I don't know if they was joking or they playing. I didn't take offense to it. But they was like, you need anger management. And Chase in the chime, oh, she's managed. You may not know her, but she's managed. Yeah. She's very managed because the old Tiff would have had us in, it'd have been. So I've learned so much about myself and how to deal with people. Sometimes I just get silent. And people want me to respond and I don't, like, my mind go blank. I just kind of be on like, okay. Because at the end of the day, if I sit here and I do tell you how I feel, no matter what it is, whether it's a job, relationship, you knew the action was wrong when you did it. Yeah. You knew what you said. You knew what came out your mouth was wrong when you said it. You knew, you know what I'm saying? So now you want to know how that made me feel. Let's reverse the roles. How would an individual feel if I did everything that everybody did to me? They would feel like shit. So why ask me that? So I just really kind of just, okay. Yeah. Sometimes it's leave me alone, whatever. I go on about my day. I'll have my. So I'm in this with the honor society that I'm in. In order, once we get inducted, we have to do all of these projects and stuff to get inducted. Like we have to put our goals down, reach our goals, how we're gonna reach our goals, and then we also have to watch some speeches. And what really stuck with me last week was I was watching a speech that Deion Sanders did. Deion Sanders said he'll never have a bad day. He might have a bad moment, a bad minute, a bad second. But he's not going to let the negativity make him have a bad day. Yeah. He said, you're human. You're going to have a moment. You might, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He said, for example, I might have a player that I have expectations to play today, and then I get word from the doctor that he's not cleared. As a human being, I'm going to feel away, but now it's time to jump into action and do something else. And we'll figure that out later and deal with that later, especially if it's right before game time and I find out this. He said, you're allowed, you can have a bad moment. No, matter of fact, he said, I've had bad moments, bad seconds, bad minutes, but I will never have a bad day because I'm not allowing that negativity. And I literally talked to you right after I had that. And that's just kind of been my motto for real. Yeah, even with the you know what I'm saying, the little situation I told y'all right before we was filming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The message I got.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm not going to let that affect my momentum for this. Not going to let my momentum, you know what I'm saying? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I don't, okay. So, that's just what it is. But we're at that time. I think for me, I really enjoyed this conversation. I know that a lot of the topic was based off of what I've been through, and then you all shared your experiences or gave the advice because I got a homeboy that listens to our podcast, and it's a healing thing for him.
Yeah.
So, you know, his name is Joe. So
What up, Joe? What up?
So Joe, if you hear this, man, I hope this really help you get through what you're getting through, and I appreciate the support. You know, you texting me, we checking up on each other. You asking my mental, I really appreciate that. He was actually around the start of when I started dating my ex-fiance. So I hadn't talked to him since we left jobs, but I posted my poet podcast. I didn't even know he was paying attention or following me, and he just, here you go. I like this, and he just.
Shout out to you, Joe. Appreciate you.
So this is definitely dedicated to him, and it's one of those things like, dude, if I can do it, you damn sure can.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I wish when I'm going out with my closure is just I wish nothing but positivity for everybody. I don't have that bad heart where, you know, I'll listen to some people, especially when it comes to relationships, like if somebody did somebody wrong, yeah, fuck you, I don't ever want to talk to you. That's not me.
Yeah.
I had a whole ex-fiance that fucked everything up for me. And I'm just kind of now really getting back to myself. Financially, mentally, emotionally. I don't wish that woman no bad.
Yeah.
I believe in karma. I believe in the higher power. I believe in God.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let him deal with that. That got nothing to do with me. So that's my piece for it. So
Yeah, man. I think we should end it like that, man. I feel I ain't got much.
I like that.
I ain't got much. I just got some vibes I want to play.
all right, play. Once again, thank y'all for tuning in, man. It's always appreciated. The one thing I am excited is that we got this nigga to the left back. We out, man.
Peace.